Welcome to Baking with Steam. I'm Zoe, and today we are making Piñata cookies. This is a modified version of one of Rosanna Pansino's recipes. Now let's get baking. What you need is the 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature, 2 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 1 cup of sugar, 1 large egg, 1 large egg yolk, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. You also need royal icing and sprinkles of any choice. First step is to make the cream cheese sugar cookies. In the medium bowl, whisk together the flour, which is already in here, the baking powder, and salt. That's good. Yeah, that looks good. And we're going to set that aside. Now in a large bowl with an electric mixer, we'll beating the butter, beat the cream cheese, and the sugar, until light and fluffy, 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to set a 3-minute timer. Okay. Mix this to 3 to 5 minutes. And here a tip. Wash your dishes during mixing, just so you don't have a ton of dishes to do at the end. Now, let's add the whole, now, we're gonna undo it. Now, let's add the whole, okay, that actually sort of worked. Add your whole egg in and mix well. Okay, it's turned down. And now add your egg yolk. Now that that's finished, we're gonna beat in the vanilla. While you're mixing, scrape down the sides if there's a ring of stuff that's getting unmixed. It's not getting mixed. And please try to do it carefully. I'm not very good at this. Now on a low speed, we're gonna eat in the flour mixture until combined. We're gonna do this in separate parts just so it doesn't kablooey! That's a pro tip. That's good. So as you can see, it's getting mixed. Okay, it's all combined now, it looks like. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Now let's shape. Now it's time to shape on the dough into a disc and in plastic wrap and refrigerate the shape for at least an hour. Before we do this, actually, here's a pro tip. Sprinkle some flour onto your surface to keep it from sticking. Get your fan in the flour so that it doesn't stick to your hands. So let's press this into a disc. Now let's plastic wrap this disc. Now let's take this into the fridge for at least an hour. It's been an hour, so let's go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. We have our pan with a mat. So let's flour our surface. Ooh, heavy. And now we're going to roll out the cookie dough. Now that we've rolled it out a 1/4 inch thick, we are going to cut out 3 cookies for each cookie. One's the top, one's the bottom, and one's the outside perimeter on the bottom. Oh no. We'll have to redo that one. Pro tip, if you're following recipe book, reference it often if you're not sure what to do. It's not. Next time we're just gonna have to put some more flour down. You need to cut the middle out of 1/4 of the cookies, like this. Now that we've cut out everything, we're gonna put it in the freezer for 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes. Now we're going to take our cookies from the freezer and put them directly in the oven. And you're going to set your timer for 11 minutes. Now it's time to decorate. First, we're going to take an outline and we're going to ice an outline on our cookie. And then you're going to squeeze some in the middle. And then take your toothpick and spread it out. And spread out that outer icing to the corners a little bit more. Remember, cookies don't come out perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. There's just better. You can always do better, but you can't get it perfect. Okay. We've made the outline. Now let's put it into a protective container. Put your toothpick in there as well. Now we're going to take a different kind of sprinkle than the sprinkle you're putting inside the surprise, the piñata cookie. And you're going to sprinkle this sprinkle on the outside. Our next step is assembling. Now we have to take this and flip it directly off like this. And ice this as close to the inside as possible. And now we're going to put this on. Now we're going to just directly flip it on. Like this. Oop, a lot of icing leakage going on over here. Now you're going to pour your sprinkles in. Now that our top cookie has fully dried, let's go ahead and finish assembly. Just ice another outline. Now enjoy! Today's theme is science, and today we're going to be looking at what's behind the
when sodium bicarbonate, aka baking soda, comes in contact with water, the sodium molecules break off from the bicarbonate. At the same time, the citric acid is dissolving with a single hydrogen ion separating from the rest of the molecule. When the released hydrogen ion from the citric acid encounters the bicarbonate from the baking soda, another reaction happens. This time, the carbon dioxide gas is released. The carbon dioxide forms bubbles in the soap and bath water and rushes to the surface with a delightful fizz. some bath bombs around here somewhere. So let's go see chemistry in action. So this is supposed to be a color twist. Ooh, it's broken. Oh, come on. Bathroom's falling apart. I think that's good. Not even color shifting. I see a little blue. There's a little bit of color shift happening. Teensy tiny bit of color shift happening. And that's good. This is way more satisfying, trust me. Yeah, we didn't fill it up enough. Oh, that's better. I mean, isn't that cool? So what I think about the baking, it went pretty well. I made some mistakes, but there was a learning experience. For the bath bombs though, it was unsatisfying, and I know why. You need to use bath bombs while they're new, or else the chemical reaction weakens. Now, the steam must leave.